How's it going, guys? It's been a long day. It's been a lot of progress made, but I'm proud to present my now running Miata. Well, as you can see, I got the coilovers on, which were tricky to do, and they're all adjusted now. It's all done. Also, the car is a little bit cleaner. You can see it's actually a lot cleaner now. So everything's put in, rebuilt, clean, put back together, fixed what I needed to fix. I'm still wanting a shifter, so I'm gonna keep looking out for one. I still have to install a shifter. But yeah, so we took a test drive, and on the test drive, the suspension is obviously really stiff, still has to be broken in. The engine still has to also be broken in. Some things I don't want to, get on the engine a lot until I'm sure it's running all great. And it's gonna probably get checked up by the end of this. We were gonna make sure all the fluids, everything's working on it properly. But overall, man, it's been a really straightforward build. We didn't have a lot of issues now with it. Sure, the suspension was giving us a little bit of problems, but once I figured out what you had to do to change it, it all went smoothly. And I know I didn't record a lot of the things I did, but I did it for the reason that I know a lot of good videos already exist on the internet, and I didn't want to fill the internet up with just videos of the same repetitive thing. Man, this guy needs his belts changed. This video we can see the Miata running and driving, and probably get some nice little shots of it, maybe some nice little spots, good sunlight, good background. But yeah, we'll see you if we do that.
An alternate reality. It's perfect.
Yeah, the Miata's done, and I've been driving it for 3 days like that now. I drove it to work, and I drove it all the way to SF for school. The only issues it's been having is, at first it had a small coolant leak which disappeared mysteriously, and I mean, I'm fine with that. It was also making a few noises in the back, and it was scraping, but using a hammer I was able to take a little dent out and roll the fender up, and get it from stop scraping. But I think some of the suspension's squeaking, so I'm gonna have to go back, see if I have to tighten or if something's a little bit loose. And overall, it's running great, driving well. I'm just happy to have it back on the street running. Alright, so I actually figured out what was wrong with the car. One of the nuts from the sway bar in the back had fallen off, and it was making a squeak because the bushing was just freely moving around. So I tightened it, and I also retightened a bunch of bolts and that were loose down there. So now the car's actually running a lot better. Yeah, I think they put the transmission back on the Prelude. They're just about done with it. A lot of work just for that torque converter change. Yeah, it's very early in the morning, so I'm just letting the Miata warm up a little bit before I start driving to school. I'm also gonna have to stop soon and get gas because this thing eats it up like it's a V8. Ooh, bad scrape. Oh, gas is getting so expensive. Slowly but surely. Alright, well, I'm going to take this long drive to San Francisco now, and yeah, see you guys when I get to school. What is the point of having a fast track if either way there is so much traffic? Also, I'm hearing a little bit of lithic, so I think I might have to find an AutoZone or somewhere where I can buy a little bit of oil to top off. This is the worst looking Mustang I've ever seen. Jesus Christ. I made it to SF rather quick. I'm just waiting for the AutoZone to open now. I think it should open in 7 minutes. Okay, well I got some oil in the car now, so it's time to go to school. Looks like I found a perfect parking partner too. Alright, so that was a very awkward photo shoot that I just had. And it's time to go to class. So that first class went terrible. They handed back the quizzes and I did pretty garbage. But at least we get to do test corrections, so it won't be that bad. Yeah. Just had swim class, and I'm always out of wind from this class because not only do I have to swim for 50 minutes, I then have to walk down and up a really steep hill. So I'm gonna sit in my car and just relax for a little bit. It's really awkward to record and not have a bunch of people just look at you. But yeah, getting ready to go out now. Who doesn't appreciate the sweet, sweet sound of a Miata 4-cylinder? I hate this thing. There's so much traffic that I have to take the streets, and I'm gonna shortcut my way through San Francisco. This is definitely gonna be hell. I drove the last half hour with the top down, so that explains my hair. I'm really tired. I'm home, so I'm just gonna go to sleep now. That's it.